So hi to everyone. Um, I'm here in London, near the Buckingham Palace, currently in some park. So if you won't hear me, maybe it's because it's a little bit windy, but it's normal for UK, right? So let's start. For the beginning, let me just say that Miha do a great intro for me. Miha goes out from lots of data and goes out from what are problems, how they are all, so SMEs, how they are dealing, what problems they have, how to start, how to get clients, how to get tourists. So let me begin firstly, uh, who we are, what we are doing. So we are a smart octopus solutions focused on building digital ecosystems for destinations and retail. We connect payments, data, and customer experience. Loyalty is not about points, but about understanding and influencing a behavior. So let me go slowly to all four solutions what we have. So we started with event management. We started before COVID, and we launched it 1 year before COVID. So you know what happens with us with this solution. Thanks God, what we also had was a gift card solution. We were in one shopping mall. Um, we start then also with a loyalty. Loyalty is my passion for more than 20 years. And what I'm happy is that there is no change about how to start a loyalty. It's about understanding it. The fourth option, the fourth things what we are offering is marketing automation tool. So why marketing automation tool is very important, how to understand, how to segment, and how to personalize. I will tell more about that a little bit later. If we put all together, what we got is a smart destination. So it's a one system to control and grow destination revenue. So let's move on. So the main issue is not creating a loyalty, but making it work. Guests don't join or engage, and systems between stakeholders connected, creating fragmented experiences. So firstly, we need to get guests to join. Micha told a lot about it. How to get them. There are lots of different options where tourists to go. Then, as mentioned, it is not just how to get it, but it's also getting guests to engage. Okay, then we get a problem how to put everything together, because let's say we have one cash register, then we have one loyalty solution, then we have, let's say, a web-based or web shop, and it is not connected together. And at the end, the problem is, so this is the challenge, how to connect all these systems together. So what is market reality? As mentioned, it isolated systems. Systems are not connected. Then data are not used. They're not used like it's supposed to be, or there is a lots of BI potential. We can use it for dashboards, and especially now when we have also AI. Just imagine when you have a lot of BI, lots of data through the BI and just connect it to AI. Then we do not have shared data. Data exists, but it's not used effectively. Sorry. I heard about that lots of years ago. Let's say I know for Mercator, it's a big grocery in Slovenia. They have lots and lots of data, also Spar. But just imagine who have some loyalty card from some grocery, what kind of offers you get? All the same, all the same. It doesn't matter that they have lots of data, but they get all the same. And at the end, segmentation and personalization, as mentioned, with all the same offer. So what are challenges today in tourism? Fragmented systems are disconnected stakeholders. Generic promotions with no measurable results. Lack of data is lack of understanding of guests. This is so important. If you do not understand the guest, how they will come back. Guests expect a simple, smart, and digitally supported experience. So they would like to know that you know them, at least something. People like to talk about themselves. Just imagine when you go, let's say, to some coffee shop, when they ask you, Yuri, The same coffee? Yes. And this is about personalization. And this is about to understand what people would like to have. So let's move on. So discount so what are solutions are on the market? Discount or free entry cards. You know that, right? So lots of destination cards offer discounts for free entry, or let's say maybe also transport. Then there are lots of mobile apps with different informations, but again, they are not connected. Then separate loyalty or voucher systems. Of course, you know, there are lots of different loyalty systems, and that's why when I start talking with different, let's say, restaurants or hotels, they said, we don't believe in it. And when I start with talking more about that, they say, okay, but how much time we needed for that? I say, yes, you need time. If you would like to have some loyalty, you need some time, of course. Okay, so what loyalty really means? We need to begin at the start. So we need to attract, and of course, discover, consider, evaluate, and then someone buys something. And here is the loyalty loop. So enjoy, advocate, buy, and turn again. So once we have advocate, so that means a person who like to come back to your place, it's a loyalty loop already. So this means that we already engage them. And on that way, we start collecting different data. We have three different data. So one is dynamic data. This is what you buy. Let's say I like coffee, I like this food. So this is dynamic data, and you get this data out from your ERP system. So that means out from your cash register. Second one is static. So that means that when you are born, if you are male or female. So this one also you get. But the most important data is stop data. This is what you like. This is, do you have a family? Are you cycling or are you a skier? So this data then is very important. And if you understand that, this all directly contribute to increase customer lifetime value. I'm sure all of you heard already for CLF. We need to know how long is this lifetime value for each one. Let's go back again to some things that I start talking 5 minutes later. So what is important, especially for destination, is one ecosystem which are connected and connect all customers' infrastructure, where is all central data hub connected all together and is working in real time insights. And here I will show you how it works our system. So you need to understand that loyalty system depends from each of you what you like, what do you want, what are you looking for. For a lot of people, loyalty system is already to get some discounts or to cash back or to collect points. Yes, it is. Also, that is a loyalty, but it is the beginning of a loyalty. If you would like to have better loyalty, to create something, to engage them, you need to connect everything together. So POS system, that means where you buy from cash register. Then different backend system, this is reservations, purchases during stay, or all other relevant data. And of course, you need also to bring data from your website. And if it's an option, have also user profile. So all this data goes directly to loyalty data platform. Maybe I can say also data warehouse. And here in data warehouse, you have lots and lots of data. What we have done is that here inside, we have different models. All these models, let's say it's cashback, points, or points to cash, or points to some product, all can be inside here. And all this data we are getting together and start to understand our clients. If we have integrated also BI and analytics, all this data goes to BI, and we help to do a dashboard. These dashboards help us to understand them. This dashboard we can do for every day a different. What is important to understand? Okay? And today we also have AI. Just imagine that all this data, what you have, you're talking with AI and said, okay, tell me when is the best date for females with kids, and maybe if it's raining, let's say. And you just write down in the AI model and you get back the answer. It is like ChatGPT, but only from your data. So, but also if you do not have this BI and AI for the beginning, you can just go from loyalty data platform, which is connected to marketing automation tool. What is it? Marketing automation tool, from here, it goes all the communication in emails to the members. So what is it? All the data you have in this tool, and here you have a CRM, then you have all the templates for emails, for newsletters, for different, let's say, for every, let's say, for every week you would like to send some emails or newsletters. So how do you communicate with them? And from there on, you can do a segment. So as mentioned it before, so you do not need at the beginning immediately BI and AI. You can just start segmented from the data you have. So you can have in the data who they are, if they are a woman, what they have, and this is all out from your website. How it looks like, this is just one of the tool, lots of marketing tool you have, you know that. So you start segment it and personalize it. As mentioned it, okay, let's say that we would like to have some weekend retreat only for women. So you won't send it to men. Or if you would like to send it to men, be sure that this man has some woman. So that means some wife or some partner. Okay, let's move on. What I would like to say, and lots of time I mentioned it, but at the beginning, when I start talking about that, is that shopping destination is very similar to tourist destination. Just imagine some shopping mall, the shopping destination. There inside the wall, there are lots of stores, not only stores, also F&B. So frankly speaking, it is the same. Like in some destinations, we just need to put them all together. So that means that from multiple providers, they're interested in one guest. But what problems we have till now? Especially hotels, they don't want to offer their data. They don't want to share it also with the other one. And if you do not want to cooperate, if you don't want to share your data, then you will have problems. What Micha told about it. You are alone in the sea, and you are just one fish, and you would like to get some smaller fish to come inside your hotel or in your restaurant. What is the very good entry? The really good entry is a gift card. And if you are already an ambassador, you believe in that, let's say, or restaurant or hotel or in one destination, you already believe in that. So for sure, you will buy a gift card and gift it to a person and say, go there, go to that destination and take it whatever you want. So we are also offering this successive payment. So that means you can buy something in a museum, you can pay the entrance, you can eat something till you have a money, you can use it. Once you have clients in your destination, or maybe you will understand better in a shopping mall, this person is first time at your destination or shopping mall. He or she is there. Now it's on you. Start building loyalty. Start collecting data. Okay, and how it looks like, you can see it here. So it looks like complicated, but it's not really so complicated. So lots of different stakeholders. All this data go together in central data hub, and from here, with your marketing automation tool and with your marketing, you understand, and you start talking with your segments. Let me show you how we do, how we imagine how it's supposed to look. Can I? Okay.